morning. I'd like to call to order the February 13th, 2024 Richmond Sanitary District Board of Commissioner meeting. The first item on the agenda is the approval of board minutes from January 23rd, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve the board minutes from January 23rd, 2024 as presented.
I will second. There's been a motion and a second for approval of board minutes from January 23rd, 2024. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. The next item on the agenda is approval of invoices from check date January 19, 26, and February 2nd, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve invoices for check date run January 19th, 26th, and February 2nd of 2024, totaling $393,359.55. We had several significant invoices. First from Co-Alliance Cooperative for $28,496.86. Merrill Brothers, $126,437.03. Wayne County Recorder, $20,000. The WUR Solid Waste District, $33,170.71. Richmond Hydraulic Service, $13,166.42. SNK Equipment, $35,794. And the UPS Store, $12,851.
I will second. So there's been a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion carried. Next item is the director's report.
Yes. I have not much before you. I'm still working on the year-end report, which I hope will be at the next meeting. I do want to make note that the sanitary district is working with multiple city departments, and we'll be doing a gorge cleanup tomorrow. So we'll be doing a handful of spots along the gorge, trying to work out to clean that up. So it'll be much. We did similar one with the Parks Department a year or two ago, and kind of like we do New Paris Pike annually. And we are also working to schedule that New Paris Pike one sometime this spring. But beyond that, I don't have anything unless there are questions.
Thank you very much. We'll move on to the next item, which is the recommendation to approve wastewater residuals permit R-ADS 2024, 25, 26, 27 for advanced septic and sewer.
So moved.
I'll second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is a recommendation to approve wastewater residuals permit R-CUL 24, 25, 26, 27 for Cooley Contracting LLC.
So I guess maybe we need to stipulate it's from February 13th of 2024 to February 1st of 2027.
Okay.
With that amendment, I will make a motion to approve.
Okay. I will second, and motion approved. Recommendation to approve the private hauler permits expiring 12/31/2024.
Excuse me. Make a motion to approve private hauler permits to Family Tradition LLC, permits number 1 and number 2, expiring 12/31 of 24.
Should we just do all of them at once?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Yep, sure. I will second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved.
I'll make a motion to approve Highway 38 dumpsters and restrooms permits number 3 and 4.
I second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion approved.
That was with the same expiring date. Apologize. Next would be CJM Commercial Properties, permit number 5, expiring 12/31 of 24.
I second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved.
Make a motion to approve Recycling Center permits number 6 through 21.
I second.
Expiring 12/31/24.
I'll second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved.
And the last would be Rumpke permits number 22 through 41, expiring 12/31/24.
I second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Okay, so we'll move on to item number 7, which is recommendation to approve Resolution 1-2024 for cost of service reimbursement for solid waste to landfill.
Yes, Mr. Vice President. The Richmond Sanitary, the Richmond landfill collected 24,592.11 tons of trash from our own trash trucks for the year of 2022 at the charge of $35 per ton, $2 per ton WR fee, and $1 per ton state fee, equaling $334,518. Code enforcement also collected 222.44 tons of trash from the streets of Richmond and alleys for the fees listed per ton, equaling $8,452.72. The charge is to the solid waste department. The charge to the solid waste department is $942,952.90. Resolution number 1-2024 reflects this reimbursement to the landfill from solid waste. And then I listed out the charges.
Any,
I'm asking the board to approve this resolution.
Yeah, the only clarification is, I think you read 2022, and I think it would be 2023. Is that correct? For 2023?
2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 1-2024, the cost of services reimbursement resolution, Richmond Sanitary District Solid Waste and Landfills Fund.
I second. With that said, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Next on the agenda is a recommendation to approve Resolution 2-2024 for the cost of service landfill from landfill to sewer utility.
Yes, Mr. Vice President. The Richmond landfill reports to IM how many gallons of leachate is pumped out of the landfill and into our sanitary sewer system that reaches the wastewater treatment plant. The 2023 year amount of leachate reported to IDM leaving the landfill was 14,979,642 gallons. The treatment plant bases this rate at a 2,633.54 monthly charge for a 6-inch meter for our sewer ordinance, plus a fee of $5.97 per 1,000 gallons to treat it. The charge at the landfill for this treatment process is $121,030.94. Resolution number 2-2024 reflects this reimbursement to the sewer utility fund from the landfill. I would like to say the reason the rise of the leachate, the increase of the gallons per leachate is from the new 8-acre cell plus the 3-acre cell that was piggybacks onto this, making it 11 acres of an open cell. This allows the rain to collect in the new cell area where it goes through our leachate flow meter. As we do place trash into the new cell, this number will go down. Just to kind of give you an example, in 2017, we opened a new cell, 5.9 acres, and our flow the first year reached 11.2 million. In 2022, the leachate flow was down to 7,199,620 gallons, so that will decrease.
Any other questions or comments?
I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 2-2024 as presented.
I second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Thank you. So we'll move on to recommendation for engine replacement, the Goodwin 6-inch portable pump.
Yes, Mr. President, board member, this engine on our 6-inch mobile bypass pump is in need of replacement. This pump is used to perform preventative maintenance on the tanks here at the wastewater treatment plant, and is also used at our lift stations for bypass pumping when needed. The The motor has failed and needs replaced. The pump itself is in good condition. Unfortunately, the motor is out of warranty. Xylem Dewatering Solution is the Godwin pump dealer. That is who we first purchased the pump from. After reviewing the quote, Mike Clark and I recommend to the board to enter into an agreement with Xylem Dewatering Solution of Chicago, Illinois, to replace the engine of this Godwin 6-inch mobile pump, bypass pump in the amount of $19,740.71. Xylem Dewatering Solution does business as Godwin Pumps of America of Chicago, and is the dealer and the service center for the Godwin pumps. Just a note, a new Godwin 6-inch pump and the engine, a brand new one, would be $44,393.50, and we felt that just replacing the engine would be sufficient.
How old is the whole system, out of curiosity?
The pump itself,
Mm.
it was 4,
We got it in 17 or
yeah,
18.
so it's about 5 years old, 6 maybe.
Is that the expected lifespan, or?
No, the lifespan on them is,
Probably 20 years.
yeah. There was a fluke of some sort in this engine when it let loose, but we did get antifreeze in the engine itself, so it kind of wiped the engine. So that's why we're not replacing the whole thing. We feel that the pump itself is good, and all the components just needs a new engine, and we do use this quite often.
Any other questions or comments?
No. I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the engine for the Goodwin pumps as presented by Jeff.
I will second. There's been a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved. The next item on the agenda is a recommendation to enter into agreement with Huntington Bank and Brown Equipment for vac flush truck.
Yes, this is a municipal lease purchase. I don't know if you all remember last year, we entered into an agreement with Huntington Bank. We purchased, or leased a purchase of a new flush truck. At that time, that truck that we were replacing, its lease was up, and we opted to trade that one in or let it go back and purchase or do a lease purchase of a new one on a truck that we felt fit our needs better. The last truck we had, we did have quite a few issues with. As I stated before, we tried several different trucks out from different vendors. The truck that we did pick at that time, and actually what we're going with this time, or we're recommending to the board to go with, is a combination sewer cleaner that is supplied by Brown Equipment. The truck is a American Model 900 sewer combination cleaner truck. We will be lease purchasing this through Sourcewell, contract number 122071-SCA. The original cost of this combination sewer truck is $491,159.44. With using Sourcewell, the sanitary district will receive a 3% discount on the cost of the body, $359,481. The discount is $10,748 or $784.46. Plus, we will receive an additional discount from Brown Equipment for $10,784.46, which making the price $469,590.52, including, and that does include the freight liner chassis. We do have a master agreement, lease purchase agreement with Huntington Bank at this time, and that agreement number is 071-4877. Lease purchase agreement schedule number is 001-07148 77-303. The lease agreement will be for 8 years with 7 payments at $72,690 and 1 payment at $59,900, with a payoff after 5 years of $185,000. This means after 5 years, we can pay the lease off and keep the truck, or we have the option to return this piece of equipment back to Huntington Bank. And Brown Equipment will pay the lease off. If we trade this combination sewer truck in, we will be guaranteed a trade-in value of $185,000 for a new one. And the reason we chose Brown Equipment is we've had several vendors in, and this truck fits our needs the best.
And this truck is the same as the one that's being replaced?
Yes,
It's not the same one being replaced. It's the same as the model we did last year.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So the one that's being replaced is the one that has the issues, but the one that was purchased last year has served better, is
It
what?
has.
Okay,
well, I'm sorry, we have 2 sewer trucks in our fleet.
Right.
So this,
This replaces the old one.
this will replace the old.
And we've chosen a model like we did with the one last year that we think better suits our needs. And from last year's trial of that, having it actually in our possession, it has worked better for us. It's a different type of suction that works better for picking up heavier, hard-to-get things for us, vacuuming them out. At least that's my understanding, the positive displacement version of that, so.
good to know.
Is, this has been budgeted for?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no other questions or comments, so entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to enter into an agreement with Huntington Bank of Minneapolis, Minnesota for the lease purchase of new sewer equipment of America Model 900 combination sewer cleaner at the terms discussed.
I second. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. That takes us to miscellaneous. Is there miscellaneous items on the agenda? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned, and with that, we'll move on to the
Stormwater Board.
Stormwater Board meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to call to order the Richmond Sanitary District Stormwater Board Management meeting. First on the agenda is the approval of minutes from January 9th of 2024.
I'd like to propose a motion for approval of minutes from January 9th, 2024, as presented.
Second. We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from January 9th, 2024 as presented. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Next on the agenda is the approval of invoices for check date run January 19th, 26th, and February 2nd of 2024.
I'd like to propose a motion for approval of invoices from check dates January 19, 26, February 2nd, 2024, totaling the amounts of $48,393.98.
And I will second. There's a motion and a second to approve the invoices for check date run January 19th, 26th, and February 2nd of 2024, totaling $48,393.98. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Next is miscellaneous. Does anyone have anything? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.